Hi there, Michael Green here again from offroadexperience.com, and we got a nice little video here for you and some more friends and whatnot, and Jeeps and Land Rovers and FJ Toyotas. And we got a class coming up April 26th for level 1 and 27th for whatever you want to do. So get on our website and sign up, offroadexperience.com, or call us at 925-606-8301. And if we don't answer the phone, leave us a message and we'll get back to you ASAP. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff that keeps YouTube people happy. Okay? Thank you. Bye. And I drove all kinds of other things too. You name it, if it was British, I probably drove it. Aston Martins, Jaguars, Triumphs, MGs, Austins, Arenas, TRA rally cars, Range Rovers, and I had a 1973 Range Rover when there was probably only 10 of them in the whole country. Fabulous car, absolutely fabulous. Now they're plastic, garbage, too much electronics, doesn't matter what manufacturer, all this stuff is just, they don't want to build off-road things anymore. Anyway, and if you like historic race cars, June 8th, no, I don't know, I forgot, yeah, I think so. Go look it up. Velocity Invitational, Sonoma Raceway, historic races, and if you show up, I'll be driving a blue and yellow Sunoco 63 Corvette Stingray. Come by and say hi. And see how much noise we can make out there, right? Yeah, I've had racing licenses since I was 18. Mother wouldn't let me have one. I was racing motorcycles, she didn't know it. I wasn't very good at it. You have to start somewhere, right? Anyway, if you have a dream, follow it. Sitting at home, watching YouTube, ain't it? Right? Want to come playing 4-wheel drive? Get on a phone. Get on a computer. Call me. I don't care where you're at. We've been supporting indirectly a couple that's going around the world in their Land Rover, and they had a problem twice. They've been on the road well over 1,000 days. Next Meridian Expedition, we talk back and forth on the computer sometimes. They don't do this or don't do that. Great people, and I have to live my dream of some of those countries through them, because I have no intention of going there. I have other things I have to do. But anyway, don't just dream about it, do it. And with that said, we're going to say bye-bye, and all of us from the Off-Road Experience, hope you had a good weekend, and we're going to head westbound, hit the freeway, and burn some fuel to get home. And we'll see you next time. Like, Okay, now you know we're just cruising the bow line now. So as not to bore you to death, we'll click on to the next bit. I'm trying a new piece here, cinematographic or something. So we're trying to get the sunset. And oh, look, there's a Land Rover. Right? Now hey, look at this. More cars. I don't know where those other guys are. Should be here quick enough. I'm gonna switch. Okay, well, too bad you missed that. You should have been here. I come around that corner. I only doing 8 mile an hour, but the bank collapsed underneath the right tires, dropped down into a ditch. Just stand on the throttle and she just drive right out. We're in first gear right now, high range. Climbing up out of here. Whoa, what a sunset. Too bad you can't see it. Hell of a sunset behind you guys. All right. Break time. All right, well, it's kind of finale, so if you can call it that. We got one last grade to go down, and we got to head from the barn. 4-legged steaks running off the right side there. Better move out of the way. My kids used to think that was funnier than sin when they were little. Okay, here we go. Brakes on. Okay, descend slowly, guys. High range. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, pretty sunsets trying to come through. Look at it. Sounds pretty, like it turned into a Slurpee or something. There's this poor trailer that somebody had to come and vandalize because we have people that aren't so nice. It says stay out, no trespassing, and somebody went and broke all the locks off the door to find it. As usual, there was just some shovels in there. Who cares? People don't understand mining laws in Nevada. Boy, oh boy, you get caught doing naughty such thing. Ooh. Yeah, you won't like what the sheriff will do. There's still a lot of mining laws apply in this state and are enforced. The state still produces lots of expensive material out of the ground. This is new. So you see things that from modern mines, like the old my friend's mother used to say, right? Look with your eyes, not with your fingers. Anyway, we're second gear, high range, rolling down a hill. It's not bad. It's easier going down than coming up because you don't have to keep pushing on the throttle. Just gotta find out where it's going like that. Oh, what a beautiful day today was. My God. And I feel sorry for all you guys that are cooped up in the house and have a four-wheel drive. And all it does is go from the city parking lot to the apartment parking lot. You need to come out and have an adventure with us. www.offroadexperience.com. Get on there. We got something going all the time. We cater to corporations, mining companies, car dealers, or just you and your pals. You name it, whoa, we can do it. And we have a blast doing it. spectacular scenery without screwing your car up. You know, you go watch some of those tow truck guys, which I give them guys a boatload of credit, having to go save people. And some of the car damage is needless. What that is no knowledge of the driver. He thinks, well, I just can't get through here, I'll just smash the throttle. Spins the tires, tire grabs something it's not supposed to, breaks an axle all of a sudden because he put too big of tires on it because his buddy said you needed 38s because 36s weren't any good. And I'm saying, well, we're talking tires or bra size, right? And anyway, lots of know-it-alls. And I've been doing this, Christ, I'm going to be 67. Wow. How I lived that long is beyond me, if you knew what I was doing. And first time I drove a Land Rover was in 1967 on Mount Rose. I was sitting in that seat, and we were in a 1966 109 Land Rover station wagon, a 6-cylinder, which was Dad's company car. And we had had a cabin incline, so we were spending the week. We were up there, and I kept pestering him. I said, let me drive it. I can drive the thing. And he stops. And I don't know why he stops. He gets out of the car. I'm sitting over there still, and he opens the door, and he looks at me, and he says, fine, drive it. So I jumped in the other seat, and I drove it. And he was absolutely blown away, because that thing had no sinker on first and second gear. Here I am double clutching the thing, and I drove the thing for the next hour and a half in low range all over these trails. We get back to the cabin incline, and Mother says, where you been? Dad says, oh, we were up on the mountain. Michael's been driving the Land Rover the last hour and a half. And she says, no, he hasn't. He says, yes, he can drive it. He knows how to shift it the whole bit. And she was just blown away like, uh-oh. Okay. It's Rocky. Rock and roll. God. Anyway, so a lot of years I've been driving Land Rovers. And I drove all kinds of other things too. You name it, if it was British, I probably drove it. Aston Martins, Jaguars, Triumphs, MGs, Austins, Arenas, TR8 rally cars, Range Rovers, and I had a 1973 Range Rover when there was probably only 10 of them in the whole country. Fabulous car, absolutely fabulous. Now everything's just plastic, garbage. Too much electronics, doesn't matter what manufacturer, all this stuff is just, you know, they don't want to build off-road vehicles anymore. Anyway. And if you like historic race cars, June 8th, no, I don't know, I forgot, yeah, I think so. Go look it up. Velocity Invitational, Sonoma Raceway, historic races. And if you show up, I'll be driving a blue and yellow Sunoco 63 Corvette Stingray. Come by and say hi. And to see how much noise we can make out there, right? Yeah, I've had racing licenses since I was 18. Mother wouldn't let me have one. I was racing motorcycles, she didn't know it. I wasn't very good at it, but you have to start somewhere, right? Anyway, if you have a dream, follow it. Sitting at home watching YouTube ain't it. Right? You want to come playing four-wheel drives? Get on the phone, get on the computer, call me. I don't care where you're at. We've been supporting indirectly a couple that's going around the world in their Land Rover. And they had a problem twice. They've been on the road well over 1,000 days. Next Meridian Expedition, we talk back and forth on the computer sometimes. Hey, go do this or don't do that. Great people. And I have to live my dream of some of those countries through them, because I have no intention of going there. You know, I have other things I have to do. But anyway, don't just dream about it, do it. And with that said, we're going to say bye-bye. And all of us from the Off-Road Experience, hope you had a good weekend. And we're going to head westbound, hit the freeway, and burn some fuel to get home. And we'll see you next time. Just to like, subscribe. And it's a big deal, unfortunately. So please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because otherwise we can't keep doing this, because then we don't get anything from the hierarchy. The only one that's making money then is YouTube, not any of us. Okay? So do us a favor, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and leave some cool comments. Right? Okay, bye. Now I gotta find the button.